Assalamu alaikum everybody, this is Dr. Cricket YouTube channel and you're watching the story of the Weekend Warrior episode 11. So this is gonna be the last episode of the series. Unfortunately, there was a tragic situation that happened in the last match which I'm gonna share in this video. So I'm making this video in a retrospect which already happened in last week. But to be honest with you, I didn't have the motivation to make the highlights for that match, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a second. But what happened is a couple of weeks ago, we were playing the second last match of the season against New York Power. Wasn't able to make it to the match because I was working that day, but I did go to the field and we celebrated by making this video that I'm showing on the screen right now. Posted it on my TikTok channel at the time, which feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. But we were all really happy. We were number one on the points table. Then the match after that, we were scheduled to play against Cavaliers, but they forfeited the match because they didn't have any hopes of making it to the playoffs, and we were already in the playoffs. And then as a result of that, we ended the season as the number one team on points table. And we were scheduled to play against Desi Hitters, which was the number 8 team. So we won the toss and we chose to bat first. We made about 184 all out. Given how the pitch situation was, it seemed like it was a low scoring wicket. It was very spin friendly. We started off really well. I think this was the best I've bowled all season. I picked up the first 3 wickets. Were 71 for 3 after 15 overs or 14.5 overs, which at that point there was like a heated debate between one of the fielders and one of the batsmen out in the middle. Everything seemed like it was resolving. One of the players from the opposition team stepped in the field. I'm not going to go into the details and I'm not going to say who's to blame, but let's just say things got out of hand. There was physical exchange involved, which I'm choosing not to show on video just for the sake of privacy of the people that were involved. Our team and most of the Desi Hitters team was not involved in the fight, but after the match, what happened is we spoke to the management of Brooklyn League. They decided that they're going to take really strict actions. 2 of the guys in our team, one of them was banned for 3 years. The other one was banned for the rest of the tournament and fined about $300. What I thought was the worst decision that the management made. It decided to hand the game to Desi Hitters, which did not make any sense to me. Again, the point of this video is not to criticize anybody, but it was just strange to me that the decision was made to give the match to Desi Hitters, even though both sides were involved in the fight. And their reasoning was that our team member was the first one to actually start the physical altercation, but it just didn't make sense to me how the entire team can be punished based on one person's actions. I'm sure you guys watch other sports as well. These things are actually very common in other sports. In cricket, we don't see any physical altercations. Once in a while, you'll see some pushing and shoving between the players, but you'll never see the whole team being punished for 1 or 2 players' actions. I think it was completely unfair, and to be honest with you, it might not seem like it because of us that play in league competitions, we're all busy professionals, so it might not seem like we take cricket seriously, but we're all competitors. We all like to come out in the weekend and try to win the match. To be really honest with you, it was really depressing for a few days. We tried our really best to try to communicate with the league, try to come up with a better solution, a more fair solution. I don't think a fair decision was reached. We couldn't even have a phone call with the people that made the decision. Keep in mind that we pay thousands and thousands of dollars to play this league every year. Not just this league, any other league in America. For those of you who are not familiar, we pay thousands of dollars just to be able to participate in the league. And then every week we have to pay the umpire fee, we have to spend money on bringing food, we have to spend money on gas, travel, everything just to be there. And it's a 4 to 5 month long season. Started in May and the playoffs were happening in August. So it's extremely disappointing. Disappointing is not even a word that does justice to do with what happened. Like if you ask me, I had nothing to do and most of the team had nothing to do with what happened. But for some reason the match was handed to the other team. All of that goes to waste when someone just sits behind their desk and makes a decision based on God knows what. But long story short, we're out of the tournament. It wasn't supposed to end like this. I really thought we were going to pull off the win. Even if Desi Hitters was to win the match, I wouldn't have been as upset as I am now, given the fact that we didn't really lose the match and we just got kicked out of the tournament that we worked so hard for all year. Not to forget that we were the number one team in the tournament. I feel like given how well we were performing, we were the most deserving team as far as winning the tournament goes. We won't be part of the tournament from this point on. I know the series is ending on a really sad note. I was excited to share the playoff journey with you guys and hopefully, picking up the trophy and recording all of that. But unfortunately, that did not go as planned. But this is not the end as far as my video making journey is concerned. I will continue to record videos. I'll change the format out a little bit. This is going to be the last video as far as the Weekend Warrior series is concerned. It ended on a really sad note, but I will continue to record videos. We have a T20 tournament starting with the same league after this tournament finishes. I have some exciting things planned as far as video making goes in the future. So please continue to like the videos and leave your comments in the comment section below. You know what you guys think about whether the right decision was made in terms of this whole situation. So this is me signing out from the story of the Weekend Warrior. But stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.